Hello, Kimberly and Pamela with Nuwati Bodywork Education Center. We're here today to talk a little bit about our roles at Nuwati and what that means to you and what that means to our business moving forward. As you know, there's been a whole lot of change over the last few months, and I expect there will always be a lot of change because I don't like sitting still.
Exactly.
Right? The minute things get normal, they gotta shake them up again.
Exactly.
Right? So let's talk a little bit about our roles. As my massage practice moved out, it was really an ideal time to reevaluate who does what. We had talked about this when we first structured the partnership for Nuwati, but we never really stuck to it because there was so much happening, right? And so this was really an ideal time to reevaluate who does what. And it's a good time. We want to share it with you because I think it kind of sets the tone. This sets you at ease. If you don't see me as much, this is why, and so that kind of thing. We both still brainstorm on behalf of Nuwati together on a regular basis. Yes. We have a standing meeting that we do every few weeks. Because we want, like we said, we like change. We want to keep Nuwati moving forward, and that's a team effort. That's strategizing. Okay, where do we want to go? What classes do we want to teach? Who do we want to teach them? Who can we bring in? How can we make it successful for our tenants, for our workshop teachers? So we talk about those things together, and those are the kind of things you don't necessarily see. So that stays the same. And it gets amped up, obviously, because there's a lot happening. But I think Pam's role has really shifted as my energy has kind of stepped back, and we'll talk about that. Pam has really stepped forward, and I think it's awesome. I'm so excited. This has all come about so much better than I was so nervous, when I stepped back in some way. I was so nervous, and you've just stepped up beautifully, and I'm super excited. So why don't you talk about some of the things that you'll be doing?
My new role, or we should say clarifying my role, is I'm becoming more of the administrator, which means I'm becoming more of Nuwati's face.
And that's a good way of putting it.
So
Pam's the face of Nuwati. She's the one that you're going to see out there most frequently.
Exactly. So if you are a person who is wanting to come in and find out more information, you're going to be talking to me about it. If you want to come in and tour the facility to see what we're all about, if we're out networking, you're going to see me talking a lot about what Nuwati is about and what we're doing. So I'm turning into literally the face of Nuwati.
Yes.
I'm becoming the mouthpiece.
And I'm letting her do it.
Exactly. She's shoving me from the background.
I'm like, oh, please, go do that.
She's shoving me from the background of just being a therapist to now an owner.
Yes.
So we are now officially taking on our co-ownership role. So I am your administrator here at Nuwati. So that's my new role.
So we are both still teaching.
Yes.
Right? I teach a lot of the business classes, although we teach together a lot of times.
Yeah.
I teach a lot of the business classes. Pam teaches a lot of the CEUs. We are by far not the only ones teaching because that's the whole point of Nuwati is bringing in others to come and teach. One of the things that we talk about when we're strategizing and brainstorming is, okay, what topic do we need to cover?
Exactly.
And who can we get to teach it?
Exactly.
Right? Because I think it's important that when you learn, that you're learning from more than one person.
Exactly. And here's the other side of it. When we talk to our tenants, for example, we find out what is it that they need to help them grow their businesses. So if we hear a topic that's coming up, we're going to be searching for the correct people to come in and teach it.
And whether maybe it's us or maybe it's somebody else.
Exactly.
So we're both still teaching. We are absolutely looking for other people to come and teach. We are a big proponent for our tenants. So let's get clear on this. We are cheerleaders. We are working on empowering. We want to do as much as we can to help our tenants be successful, but it's not limited to our tenants, right? So our tenants have a certain benefit for being here in being able to take classes and having access to things, and there's a lot of benefits to being a tenant here. But if you're not a tenant, and you just want to teach a workshop as you're growing your following or you're trying to build a client base, come in and teach a workshop, and we're going to do anything in our power that we can to help support you and help make your workshop successful.
Well, see, and that's the other part that needs to be clarified too, is it's not just about the people who are in the wellness industry either. Because a lot of people think that may be
wellness is a broad term.
That is our initial aspect of anybody who does wellness, whether they want to share their information with other people.
But wellness can mean financial wellness. Wellness can mean self-protection wellness.
There you go.
Right? There's so many. So don't get hung up on the word wellness, because so the word Nuwati is the oneness that flows through all things. And so that's the way we look at wellness, is wellness is a wholeness.
And it's something that you have to remember is if you have a business, you have to take care of that, but you have to take care of yourself too.
Right, so we have the self-care classes, and we both still teach those.
Exactly.
I come in here and I teach my balancology or my balancology classes. Pam still teaches her intuition classes. So, and those are the things that we want you guys to come and teach, is your brand and your version of whatever it is. Joy is teaching. What is she teaching? She's got a
sacred space.
Creating a sacred space. So creating your spiritual center in your home.
Or at your work too,
or at your work,
or at your work, depending on what it is. So,
and Sherry does meditation classes, and she teaches a number of different things. Vision boards, manifesting, things like that. So those are the kind of classes that you will continue to see, not only from us but from other instructors.
Exactly.
As we help support your business.
Exactly.
And then that leads us to what is my role, all right? You're probably not going to, other than on these videos, you may not see me as much because I'm no longer the face of Nuwati.
But she's not that far away.
I'm within stone's throw. But anyhow, my role is, as I think I've always wanted, is to be behind the scenes. So I'm taking that away from Pam as she's stepping forward. I'm stepping back. I'm still here making every effort I can to make Nuwati successful. When we sit down at lunch, my number one question is, okay, what can I do to help you be successful? What do you need from me? I know some of the things that I want to do and to propel Nuwati forward, but what is it that I'm not thinking about that, I'm not here every day. So what is it that you're dealing with that I can help you with?
And if you notice something too, is her niche is basically helping those with business development. That's her true passion with it, is being able to help a business learn how to initiate and build and grow.
Well, that's what I love. And I think that's what I've discovered over the last couple of years, is what I enjoy most is building businesses and letting somebody else run them. And so that's as we're creating Nuwati, it's kind of like setting the stage. What do we talk about with Shift, is being the living example. Exactly. Right? So Nuwati is this living example as we grow and define our roles and grow our business as a partnership. Then we want to help empower others to do the same. Exactly.
So it's really important to reevaluate where you're directing, which is what we're doing through. You're watching us go through the transition as we speak. Right. Which is an exciting, scary path, but it's one it's worth it.
Yes. So what is the phrase I always say? If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing.
Exactly.
Right? So let's get uncomfortable.
Exactly. So stay with us. Stay tuned as the journey progresses.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.